Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be bringing you, oh my goodness, my favorite makeup items of 2018. So if you would like to see what I love this year, please keep watching. So the obvious elephant in the room is my cold, which just won't go away. So excuse me, please just bear with me. I still wanted to get these videos out, so I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. But I have a handful of items that I was so excited to share with you guys. As you guys know, a couple of years ago, I decided to become a makeup minimalist. Meaning to me, I only buy when I need things, or if there's a huge sale, or if it's my birthday or Christmas, some big occasion. Like, I no longer buy just because new things come out. So in doing so, I've been able to just have a more well-rounded, cohesive makeup collection that involves everything I love and not things that I'm just buying because they're new. The first thing I want to talk about is one of my newer purchases, and it is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I love this palette. I know I've talked about in previous anti-hauls that I would never buy from Huda Beauty again, but I just fell in love with this palette, you guys. I don't have it on today, but these are what the colors look like. I'm sure you guys have all seen it. They're nice, they're smooth, they're pigmented. They're just as great of quality as any of my other palettes. And I really do like this palette. It is kind of expensive, so I'm not gonna make it a habit of buying Huda Beauty palettes, but I definitely like this palette. I think the colors are really nice. It's more so something that I don't have in my other palettes, and I can't wait to use this in the new year. Next, we have a concealer that I was actually gifted from Influencer. If you guys watch my other beauty videos, you know that maybe like every month, sometimes every other month, Influencer sends me new makeup and skincare to review, and it's a great opportunity for me to be able to get products to review without having to buy a ton, and then I also get to share that with you guys. And more often than not, the things that I get I really love. So one of them is this Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Concealer, number 435 or 10 Praline, and I use this for my complexion. So any blemishes I have, sometimes when I go out, I just want to leave the house and look a little more perfected, but I don't necessarily want to put on a ton of makeup because I'm not, as much as I love makeup, if you guys watch Vlogmas, you see that I am not a makeup girl. I would much rather just go out without makeup. But sometimes when I want to look a little perfected, because I do have dark marks on my face and hyperpigmentation, I have been really enjoying this concealer. I wouldn't necessarily use it for under my eyes, but for use on my face, it is perfect. Okay, let's continue with face products. Next, we have the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer Super Coverage. Now, this is one of those products that you see people talk about all the time on YouTube. When it came out, it was very hyped up, and honestly, I was not super into it. I purchased this, and I now love it. I'm wearing it today. I purchased the color Sand. Now, this is not something that I would wear for every day, like going to work, but when I'm filming videos, when I go out, and I want to look just super perfected and smooth and beat, this is definitely my preferred concealer. I love it way more than the Shape Tape, and I like Too Faced better as a brand. But I love this concealer, and the one thing that really got me to get it is that it features ½ an ounce, which is way more than you get out of any other concealer I've ever seen. So I love this baby. I highly recommend it to those of you who would like a full coverage concealer. If you are more into lightweight makeup, you may not like this, or maybe you can just sheer it out a little more. But this is not something that I would wear to work or anything day to day, just running around town. It's more for like getting beat. Like, this is your beat concealer, and I love it. Okay, let's get on to some foundations. I have two foundations that I was really loving this year. The first one is one of my newer foundations. This was also sent to me from Influencer. It is the Dior Face and Body Foundation. I have the color 4.5N, which is a perfect spot-on color for me. I will link this product review down below. I love this foundation. Now, if you guys watch my beauty videos, if you see me now, you know that I like a lot of coverage. I have imperfections. When I look beat, I want to look beat. I don't want to have natural makeup all the time, but there are days when I really do want natural makeup. Running to the grocery store, anywhere where you want to just quickly get up and go but look a little perfected, I've been wearing my Dior Face and Body Foundation. It's perfect. It's lightweight. It's great for someone with more mature skin because it's not drying and matte at all. It looks very skin-like. It's perfect for your everyday woman or man. This would be something nice to wear to work. It's very lightweight. This is great for someone who doesn't want a ton of coverage. I just absolutely love this foundation. It's definitely not what I'm used to, but there's a time and a place for everything, and I love that. Oh gosh, you guys don't know how much of a struggle it was to put on all this makeup today. Like, I just want to blow my nose so badly, but I'm not. The next foundation is something that is basically done, and this is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible, the matte foundation in number 110. This is my favorite, hands down favorite summer foundation. I'm more so into high-end foundations. I just find that it's a lot easier to go into a department store or into a Sephora or Ulta and try something on than try to match yourself in a grocery store or a drugstore and not know what shade to get. But 110 was a spot-on match for me. I like this for the summertime because it is super matte and I have very oily skin, and in the summertime it's hot and humid where I live. A lot of times I like to go on hot tropical trips, and honey, you don't want to be melting when you're trying to look fierce, okay? This foundation saves me. I honestly get so many compliments on my skin. Okay, let me say that again. I get so many compliments on my skin when I wear this foundation. You know you have good skincare and you're wearing good products when people say your skin looks nice, but you have on like a pound of foundation. So that happens a lot of times when I wear this foundation. I love it. It is one of the very few drugstore foundations that I love. Hands down, this is always going to be a staple for me. It is a little darker than I am right now, but that's because it's my summer color perfectly. Next, I'm going to share the One Eye product, and this is my Lancôme Monster Big Mascara. I actually got this once again from Influencer, along with the Dior foundation and along with one more product. Oh, and the Lancôme concealer. You guys, let me get closer. I have this mascara on today. Now once again, if you watch my beauty videos, you will know that I have very short, straight lashes. They're not voluminous, they're not long, they're not luscious, but this gives me complete life. If you need something to instantly volumize and lengthen and just give you wow lashes, definitely pick this up. I was using my previous mascara for probably over a year. The moment I tried this on, I was hooked, and I will forever purchase this until I find something I like better. Lancôme has really, really nice mascaras. So if you're looking for something to try, I would highly, highly recommend this. Okay, my next product is actually a blush. This is something I've also gotten more recently, and this is my MAC blush in the color Sweet as Cocoa. I actually have it on today. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's a very natural, like dusty rose color. This is what it looks like. I love it. This is one of the colors I have always wanted from MAC, but you guys know that I don't tend to purchase from MAC too much. I just don't stand behind them as a brand, but whenever their products go on sale, I will jump on them because that's the only way I'm going to spend my coins is if they're on sale. But I really, really love this blush. It gives you the nicest amount of color when you're doing a dark lip or a bright lip or a dark eyes or a bright eyes, and you just want something toned down. It almost reminds me of bronzer with a little more color in it. It has a little bit of shimmer, and it is just perfect. I love it. It's like my go-to blush. My last two products are actually lippies. Now I have, okay, my last three products are actually going to be lippies. The first is actually a lip gloss that I cannot find. It's probably downstairs in my purse, and that is the Chanel Glossomer, and I think 176. I'll insert a picture of it here. It's pink, it's shimmery, it's beautiful. It was my go-to all summer long. You guys know it was included in so many favorites videos. I absolutely love that color. Chanel glosses are some of my favorites. They are a little on the pricey side, but they're just so nice, and I love the way they feel on my lips. That color is one I will forever purchase. I included that in so many favorites. I know you guys would tell me that I left it out if I did leave it out, so that's definitely one I wanted to mention. The last product that I'm going to feature that I got from Influencer, and this is the Marc Jacobs lip gloss stick, and this is in the color 564 Sweet Escape. I love these. These are basically a lip gloss stick. I'm not gonna roll it up because you can't roll it down, but these are awesome, awesome, awesome. They're smooth and cushiony on the lips. They provide a nice amount of pigmentation. They're not goopy like a gloss. They look very, very pretty. I think a lot of Marc Jacobs Beauty is very underrated because they probably don't spend as much money on like YouTube Beauty Guru promo, but I go for products that are high quality and amazing and things that go with my lifestyle and my aesthetic, and this is definitely one of them. The only thing about this is because it is a lip gloss stick, I'm very hesitant to bring it with me in the summertime because, like I said, where I live it gets very hot, and I would hate if this just melted right out of the tube. So that's the one thing I would be wary of, but other than that, I love this color, and I have a couple of these and they are amazing. And the last lipstick is probably my favorite beauty item of 2018 without a doubt. This is something I recently tried. I picked it up in the Sephora sale in November. I wore it just one time and I was hooked. I've since worn it more times than that, but that first time I knew I was hooked. And can you guys guess what it is? Let me know down below if you can guess what it is. It is none other than my Pat McGrath lipstick. Let's have a moment of silence for Miss Pat McGrath. Because baby, Pat did her thing with this lipstick. Now, you guys know I don't tend to spend too much money on certain products because I just feel like you can find something for a little cheaper that's just as great. But I may have to rethink my limits for certain makeup items because this Pat McGrath lipstick is $38, which is $8 beyond my limit. But it is the best $38 I've ever spent on a lipstick, honestly. And I did get it 20% off, so that counts. This is in the color Full Panic, and this is one of her matte trance lipsticks. First of all, look how cute the packaging is with the little lips on it. Like, how freaking awesome is that? She's also a woman of color, which is amazing. We have to support our women of color. We always talk about how we like seeing inclusivity, and we like seeing people like us out there doing their thing, so we must support them. But beyond those things, this lipstick formula is everything. And I promise you, I'm not just saying this because I'm hyping it up. It is amazing. I'm going to get more of these. This is the smoothest, full coverage, non-drying matte lipstick I have ever tried. I would say it's more of like a matte, borderline semi-matte, but it is amazing. It just looks creamy and satiny and suede-like in the tube, but when you put it on, you just need like one swipe and it looks so nice. I will leave down a vlog down below where I'm actually wearing this lipstick. It is amazing. If you have not tried Miss Pat McGrath's collection, I would highly encourage you to do so because these babies are awesome. So guys, that's about it for all of my favorite makeup items of 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below, what are some of your favorites? Do we have some of the same favorites? Are there some items that you love that I might need to pick up next year? Let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.